there was a friend of mine who was he was working as a night security guard, and a second security guard came to him at like 3 a.m. one morning, and just said, "You're a Christian, aren't you?" And it was kind of accusatory like that. So my friend did not assume that what was going to happen next was, "Great job, high five. Now let's move on." And so he kind of gets nervous and he's really tired. And this other guard says, "I do drugs. What would Jesus say about that?" And if we were together in person, we would do a little poll. What would you say? What would you say? This kind of stuff. But what my friend ended up saying is, I think my friend would say that, I think Jesus would say that you're putting your hope in the wrong place. You're putting your hope in drugs. That hope lets you down. You know it lets you down because you have to take a hit 3-4 times a day to stay high. And so he said, I think Jesus would tell you that he's a better place to put your hope. Now, the guy didn't share the full gospel, right? He didn't share the life, death, resurrection, ascension story. He didn't share 4 spiritual laws or the Romans Road or anything like that, which all of those have a place at different times. But he spoke the gospel into this man's present situation. I'm putting my hope in something, and my friend said Jesus is offering you a better place to put your hope. Now, to finish the story, the guy didn't fall on his knees and flush his drugs down the toilet or anything like that. But what he did say is, he said, I've asked Christians that, and no one's ever given me that answer before. Some of them either say like, well, Jesus would tell you to stop, which just fed this guy's image of a mean God. Some of them said, I don't know what he would say, which fed this guy's image of hypocrites. Like, you say that Jesus is your Lord and Master, but you don't know what he says or what he wants. Some of them even, he said like he that's a sin and he died for it so you can go to heaven one day. Well, this guy doesn't believe most of the words in that sentence. So he looked at my friend and said, I've asked so many Christians that question and no one's ever answered me like that. I'd love to talk more about that if you're willing to, because my friend spoke the gospel into this guard's present situation.